The past 15 years have been newsworthy, and if you paid enough attention to the news, then maybe you might have heard of HPV.
Major concerns about a vaccine given to many teen girls this morning.
HPV.
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 HPV, the virus that can cause cancer.
HPV is a DNA virus from the family of papillomavirus. Over 170 human papillomavirus have been identified by sequencing. HPV is named for the warts or the papilloma that they cause. There are more than 40 HPV types which infect both the male and female genitalia areas.
The female reproductive system.
Some HPV types can lead to cancer, especially cervical cancer. According to the CDC, HPV affects individuals from the age of 14 to 59 years old. HPV is the most common sexually transmitted infection, with about 79 million people carrying the disease. HPV is transmitted through intimate skin-to-skin contact. You can get HPV by having vaginal, anal, or oral sex with someone who has the virus.
Thanks to the work of NCI researchers Douglas Lowy and John Schiller, we currently have a vaccine that can defend against HPV.
We hit upon the idea of expressing the major protein that gives rise to the virus particle or the shell of the virus. We knew it contained the right kind of proteins to make antibodies, and the kind of antibodies that frankly are protective in many kinds of vaccines.
The HPV vaccine is made up of proteins found on the surface of the virus. Since the vaccine contains only surface proteins, a vaccinated person can't get HPV from the vaccine. The vaccine just triggers the body to release antibodies. More importantly, the body remembers this encounter and produces antibodies that can neutralize the actual virus when a person gets infected. Since the introduction of the HPV vaccine in 2006, the number of HPV-related cases have significantly decreased. But the side effects of the vaccine have dominated the news more than its success.
Since Gardasil hit the market 2.5 years ago, there's been an alarming number of serious adverse reactions and even deaths that some say are linked to the vaccine.
It's important to point out that the CDC and multiple research papers have only listed mild side effects from the vaccine. Even so, the issue about the vaccine was so hot that it found itself on primetime TV.
Governor Perry, as you well know, you signed an executive order requiring little girls, 11 and 12-year-old girls, to get a vaccine to deal with a sexually transmitted disease that could lead to cervical cancer. Was that a mistake?
It was, indeed.
I am the one, don't wait your son, don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Under the sun, the best, the sun will pop the clock to feed himself.